Haggadah of Shabbos, this week's Parshas, Parshas Pekudei. Parshas Pekudei, we talk about the continuation of the building of the Mishkan. And Reuben Geltzeler has a beautiful vart on the arc of the previous 5 Parshas. And he says in Parshas Truma Tetzaveh, we talked about the commandment to build the Mishkan. Then Parshas Kisisa, we have the terrible Chet Egel, one of the greatest sins ever committed by the Jewish people. And then Parshas Vayachal Pekudei, we have the actual building of the Mishkan. And Rav Geltzeler says that the lesson there is that even though we fall, we still get up. That's a lesson. That's how Klal Yisrael is. That's how the Jewish people are. That's how our nation is built. It's in our DNA. We fall down, we get back up. And that's what happened here. And Rav Geltzeler says, and that's a lesson to everybody. You do the worst possible, or one of the worst possible sins, one of the worst sins ever committed, the Chet Egel. The next thing, the next parsha, we build the Mishkan. You fall down, you get up, and we've seen it in our history over and over again. And it's a lesson to all of us that when we fall, we get back up. And that is a beautiful shot in and of itself. But I want to add something to it that I saw from the Sfas Emes this year. The Sfas Emes says on Parshas Pekudei, the Mishkan is called the Mishkan Ha'edus, the Mishkan that says testimony. So the Sfas Emes says, and it's worth it for everyone to look at it inside if they could. We don't have time to go through the whole piece, but I'll try to summarize as best I can, although I'm doing an injustice to the wording of the Sfas Emes, but it's a beautiful piece. And he says, the Jewish people didn't believe in Hashem's forgiveness regarding the Chet Egel. They couldn't believe it. They had done such a terrible thing. They couldn't believe that they would be forgiven. They didn't believe that they could fulfill their purpose. So the Mishkan Ha'edus comes. The Mishkan, it says testimony. It's the Edus to Klal Yisrael. It's the testimony to the Jewish people. Shaviter lahem HaKadosh Baruch Hu al Ma'aseh Egel, that Hashem forgave them for the Chet Egel that they did, because now they saw that the Shekhinah was residing among them. Hashem was dwelling among them. It was a worldly abode for the Rabbeinu Shalom, and they needed this, because they knew what they did. They knew they just did a terrible sin. So the Mishkan stood up and was proof to them that Hashem completely forgave them. They were completely forgiven. And more than that, Hashem believed in them. That even though they sinned, Hashem still believed in them, that they could fulfill their purpose, that they could fulfill what they were supposed to do. And that is such a chizuk to all of us, or it should be. It should be a chizuk to all of us. Believe in Hashem's forgiveness. We're all going to fall. We're all going to fall. We all make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Someone who doesn't make mistakes, don't believe them. It's not true. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody falls. But believe that Hashem's going to forgive you. Sometimes people fall and they think, I fell. That's it. I can't go on in my spirituality. It's not true. It's absolutely not true. People fall. Get up. Believe in Hashem's forgiveness. Look what happened at the Chet Egel. Believe in Hashem's forgiveness. The Sfas Emes says, believe in Hashem's forgiveness. Believe that you could fulfill your purpose, because you know what? Hashem believes it. Have a wonderful Shabbos.